What is an API? Application Programming Interfaces or APIs are messengers that simplify software development and innovation by enabling applications to exchange data and functionality easily and securely. Let's understand in an easy manner using the example of a coffee shop. Imagine you are sitting in a coffee shop and you order a latte. The waiter takes your order and sends it to the chef who is in the kitchen. The chef then prepares your latte in the kitchen. After some time, this waiter comes back and delivers you your latte. But how is a coffee shop linked with an API? Well, coffee shop is the best example to explain an API. Here, the kitchen is a system, waiter is the API, your order is request, and latte is the response. The waiter is the messenger or API that takes your request or order and tells the kitchen, the system, what to do and becomes the link between the client, that is you, and the server, that is the chef. Another great example of API are the mobile applications that ask you to log in via Google or Facebook account. What is that? Those applications use Facebook and Google APIs to verify if you are an authorized user. They directly don't interact with Facebook and Google data centers, rather send requests to them, which are further verified and response is sent to the application if you are a valid user or not. Hence, in simple words, if you want to use functionalities of a different application or system altogether, you can use it via API. Because API is the waiter which takes your order and delivers you your latte. How does an API work? An API is a set of defined rules that explain how computers or applications communicate with one another. APIs sit between an application and the web server, acting as an intermediary layer, processes data transfer between systems. Here's how an API works. A client application initiates an app call to retrieve information, also known as request. This request is processed from an application to the web server via the APIs. Uniform Resource Identifier URI, and includes a request verb, headers, and sometimes a request body. After receiving a valid request, the API makes a call to the external program or web server. The server sends a response to the API with the requested information. The API transfers the data to the initial requesting application. While the data transfer will depend on the web service being used, this process of request and response all happens through an API. Why do we need API? Whether you are managing existing tools or designing new ones, you can use an application programming interface to simplify the process. Some of the main benefits of APIs include the following. Improved collaboration. APIs enable integration so that these platforms and apps can seamlessly communicate with one another. Through this integration, companies can automate workflows and improve workplace collaboration. Without APIs, many enterprises would lack connectivity and would suffer from informational silos that compromise productivity and performance. Easier innovation. APIs offer flexibility, allowing companies to make connections with new business partners, offer new services to their existing market, and ultimately access new markets that can generate massive returns and drive digital transformation. Data monetization. Many companies choose to offer APIs for free, at least initially, so that they can build an audience of developers around their brand and forge relationships with potential business partners. However, if the API grants access to the valuable digital assets, you can monetize it by selling access. Added security. As noted above, APIs create an added layer of protection between your data and a server. Developers can further strengthen API security by using tokens, signatures, and transport layer security (TLS) encryption by implementing API gateways to manage and authenticate traffic, and by practicing effective API management. APIs have become extremely valuable and comprise a large part of many businesses' revenue. Google, Twitter, eBay, Salesforce.com, Amazon, and Expedia are just a few of the companies that make money from their APIs. Even if you are a beginner or a professional, you would need API for the added login and security features for your application. So code what's necessary and let API do the rest.